Hello subscribers, I hope you guys are doing well. For this video, I'll be showing two more of my Primal repaints. The last time I did something like this was back in 2020, so yeah, time really does fly. So Primal is an animated series created by Genndy Tartakovsky, and it's an absolutely phenomenal show. It's probably my favorite prehistoric media alongside Prehistoric Planet. So, the two repaints I'll be showing today is the Ceratopsian from the Night Feeder and the Liopleurodon from Slave of the Scorpion. Here is the dinosaur. The figure I used was the Wild Republic Triceratops, that blue figure that was included in those dinosaur polybags. I'll put a picture of it so you know what I'm talking about. And this seems to be a fictional species of dinosaur. It really doesn't resemble any Ceratopsian that I know so far. It looks to be a cross of Triceratops and Diabloceratops, so it's likely a fictional dinosaur like the horned tyrannosaurs. And we all know that these poor dinosaurs were victims of the vicious Night Feeder in Primal. And that scene, in my opinion, was one of the most brutal scenes in the entire series. If you watched it, then you know what I'm talking about. And also, if you looked closely in the Night Feeder, you'll see that each of these green Ceratopsians have a unique striping. So I was thinking about in the future, I might buy more Triceratops so I can replicate those other Ceratopsians, but for now, let's focus on this one. So the color I used for the striping was, I think I used green, I mixed in some yellow to give it that really bright neon look to it. And then the darker color on the front half of the body and on the frill, I think I mixed in green and blue and then added a little bit of black. I did this about 2 years ago, so I'm trying my best to remember which colors I used. And then the green used for the back half of the body is just a simple forest green. And some of the more straightforward coloration is the orange for the eye with the black pupil, and then gray for the beak, the hand claws, and the toe claws. I think I really like the way this one turned out. I'm glad that I used the Wild Republic Triceratops, as its proportions, especially the shape of the limbs, and its frill does match the Ceratopsian seen in Primal. Here is the Liopleurodon, the first marine reptile to appear in Primal. The figure I used was the Safari Ltd Liopleurodon, and the reason for that is because it's one of the best and most affordable Liopleurodons on the market, and the body proportions does kind of match that of the Primal Liopleurodon. The overall color scheme, it's considerably more simple than that of the Ceratopsian. For the striping, I'm trying to remember which colors I used. I did this one about a year ago. So for the dark striping, I used blue and added a little bit of white. For the underbelly, which is pretty much the majority of the figure, I used white and added a little bit of blue. So pretty much the opposite of the dark striping. And the eye is pink with a black pupil. I'm definitely not the best painter, but I'm still satisfied with how these two turned out. So for a quick comparison, let me bring out some of my other older Primal repaints. Here is the repainted Scientific Toys T-Rex, which is clearly meant to resemble Fang. Here is the repainted Safari Ltd Utahraptor, which represents the Dromaeosaur from Terror Under the Blood Moon. And here is the repainted Safari Ltd Ceratosaurus, which represents one of the smaller horned tyrannosaurs. So I will be doing more in the future. Currently I'm working on a couple more, and they should be done very soon. Some other videos I have planned before the end of the year is a room tour, and of course the yearly birthday/Christmas haul video. So if you guys enjoyed this, leave a comment, like and subscribe. It really benefits my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.